Welcome to Healthy Living and Disease Prevention, your gentle companion on the journey to better health and graceful aging. Wishing you a peaceful and healthy day. As we grow older, many things in life begin to shift our routines, our relationships, even how we view ourselves. What once brought ease and comfort in our younger years can now feel unfamiliar, disconnected, or frustrating. It's a quiet change that unfolds in both body and mind. Yet, in many circles, conversations about how aging affects personal habits, especially those as private as masturbation, are rare or avoided altogether. But here's the truth: self-pleasure remains a natural, healthy, and meaningful part of life, even into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. In fact, when approached mindfully, it can be a powerful source of comfort, emotional grounding, mental clarity, and confidence. However, the key lies in adapting the way we approach it. The habits that served us well at 30 or 40 may no longer work the same way today. Without even realizing it, many older men carry outdated beliefs and physical patterns into their senior years, which may be quietly limiting their satisfaction and well-being. This article explores 7 common but silent mistakes that men often make in their later years when it comes to self-pleasure. By understanding and gently correcting these, you can rediscover this part of life with wisdom, self-respect, and a renewed sense of vitality. Mistake 1: believing in the semen retention myth. One of the most persistent myths many men encounter is the idea that withholding ejaculation can somehow increase energy, improve focus, or even boost testosterone. This belief, often rooted in old traditions or internet pseudoscience, suggests that by not releasing, a man preserves his strength and masculinity. While it's true that short periods of abstinence can cause slight shifts in hormone levels, the human body was never designed for long-term suppression of natural processes. Especially for men over 60, this kind of retention can lead to a number of physical and emotional issues: pelvic discomfort, mood swings, irritability, and even a higher risk of prostate problems. Medical experts agree, healthy, moderate ejaculation is beneficial. It supports hormonal balance, promotes prostate health, reduces physical tension, and can even improve sleep. In this stage of life, releasing regularly, in a mindful and balanced way, is not indulgent, it's self-care. Letting go of outdated beliefs about control and strength allows you to reconnect with your body's rhythm. It becomes less about domination and more about maintenance, healing, and being in tune with yourself. Mistake 2: using the same grip and technique every time. Over the years, most men develop certain patterns when it comes to masturbation techniques that work, grips that feel familiar. While routine can be comforting, doing the same thing in exactly the same way every time can actually dull your sensitivity and limit your pleasure. The body adapts to repeated stimulation. When it only receives one kind of touch, it can become conditioned to respond only to that pattern. This makes it harder to enjoy a broader range of sensation, including during partnered intimacy. You might find it harder to climax, or you may feel emotionally disconnected or less responsive. This doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Often, all that's needed is a bit of variety. Try switching hands, adjusting your grip, changing the rhythm or motion, or even introducing safe tools designed to expand your experience. Like muscles that respond to new exercises, your pleasure can be revitalized when you try new things. This isn't about seeking novelty for novelty's sake. It's about staying curious and responsive to your changing body. Your capacity for pleasure can deepen with age if you allow it to. Mistake 3: rushing through the experience. In youth, many men learn to masturbate quickly out of privacy, urgency, or habit. Over time, this rushed approach becomes deeply ingrained, turning the act into something mechanical rather than meaningful. But now, as life slows down in other areas, this is an opportunity to slow down here as well. Rushing robs the body of its natural buildup to arousal. It keeps the mind from staying present and aware. The result is often a sense of emptiness or dissatisfaction afterward. Slowing down can completely transform the experience. By breathing deeply, touching intentionally, and giving yourself time, you invite your body and mind to reconnect. Pleasure is not just about climax. It's about rhythm, presence, and awareness. When you slow down, each moment becomes more nourishing. The experience becomes more than just release, it becomes a way to feel grounded, alive, and whole. Mistake 4. Ignoring the rest of the body. Many men have been taught consciously or not to focus only on one part of their body during self-pleasure. But the body is filled with sensitive, responsive areas that, when included, can deepen and enrich the entire experience. Touching only the genitals limits not just physical sensation, but emotional connection too. The inner thighs, chest, abdomen, neck, and especially the perineum can awaken forgotten pathways of pleasure. These areas carry both sensitivity and emotional presence. Exploring them can make the experience feel more full, more connected, and more satisfying. Try gentle massage, a warm cloth, changes in temperature, or simply resting your hand somewhere meaningful. It doesn't have to be complex or strange, just intentional. By engaging the whole body, you're not being excessive. You're honoring your body's full capacity to feel and connect. You are more than one part, you are a living, feeling system. When more of that system is invited into the experience, the results can be extraordinary. Mistake 5. Avoiding lubrication. As we age, the skin loses moisture and sensitivity may decrease. Yet many men continue to pleasure themselves without any lubrication, either out of habit or the belief that they don't need it. This small oversight can lead to friction, discomfort, or even tiny skin damage, all of which reduce pleasure over time. A good quality lubricant can change everything. It creates a smoother, more comfortable experience, reawakens nerve endings, and mimics the sensations of partnered intimacy more closely. It can also reduce the physical strain, which is helpful if you experience joint stiffness or limited mobility. Using lubricant isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. Just like reading glasses or supportive shoes, lubricant is a tool that helps you adapt to your changing body with grace and care. Mistake 6. Carrying guilt or shame. For many older men, feelings about masturbation were shaped in a time when sex was a taboo subject. Even now, those old messages can linger beneath the surface, creating guilt, secrecy, or shame. You might understand logically that self-pleasure is healthy, but still feel the urge to hide it, rush through it, or dismiss it afterward. These emotional barriers can deeply affect your experience and even your self-image. The truth is, there is nothing shameful about taking time for yourself. When done mindfully, masturbation can be a grounding, healing, and emotionally affirming act. It's an expression of care, not selfishness. Studies show that regular self-pleasure in older adults is linked to improved mood, better sleep, reduced anxiety, and greater confidence. But these benefits can only be fully felt when shame is released. Ask yourself, where did those beliefs come from? Are they yours, or were they given to you? Reframing masturbation as a form of healthy self-care allows you to approach it with comfort, pride, and emotional peace. Mistake 7. Ignoring tools and enhancements designed for older adults. As our bodies change, so do our needs. Many men experience reduced sensitivity, lower stamina, or joint stiffness. But most never consider that there are tools specifically made to help. From soft, skin-like sleeves to ergonomic designs that reduce hand strain, modern sexual wellness tools are created with older men in mind. They're not replacements for your touch, they're supports, enhancements, and thoughtful companions for your changing needs. Using these tools doesn't take anything away from your masculinity. In fact, it honors your body by giving it the care and assistance it deserves. Just like you'd use a better chair for your back or more comfortable shoes for your feet, sexual tools can help you experience pleasure more fully and comfortably. These tools are about evolution, not loss. They offer you new ways to explore, feel, and connect with your body, often in ways that reignite curiosity and joy. A new mindset, turning routine into ritual. Ultimately, the most profound shift that can happen in this stage of life isn't physical, it's mental. Masturbation in older age isn't just about maintenance. It's about presence. It's about connection. It's about acknowledging that your needs are still valid, your desires still worthy, and your body still capable of deep pleasure. When you release old myths, let go of shame, and introduce new ways of engaging with your body, something powerful happens. You begin to feel alive again. Not just sexually, but emotionally, spiritually, and even socially. This is not about chasing the past. It's about creating a new chapter, one where your experience, care, and self-awareness make pleasure more meaningful than ever before. You don't lose your sexuality with age. You evolve it. And with that evolution comes the potential for deep healing, renewed confidence, and a stronger, more loving relationship with yourself. Conclusion: you are not too old for joy. Reaching your 60s and beyond doesn't mean giving up intimacy. It means approaching it with deeper wisdom and compassion. It means honoring the truth of who you are now, not who you were. The 7 silent mistakes we've discussed: believing in outdated myths, sticking to one technique, rushing the experience, ignoring your body, avoiding lubrication, carrying shame, and overlooking helpful tools are all common. But they are also correctable. With a few gentle shifts in mindset and technique, you can rediscover pleasure in a way that is healing, affirming, and deeply fulfilling. You are not alone in this journey. You are not past your prime. In fact, many men find that when they embrace these new approaches, their pleasure doesn't just return, it flourishes. Because this isn't just about sex. It's about health, connection, and living fully. And it all begins with how you treat yourself, especially in your quiet, private moments. So take a breath. Let go of judgment. And allow yourself to begin again.